Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Preston, and I'm going to talk to you today about the topic of passion. Passion is something that is really the essence of the human experience, God willing. It is that thing that lights us up, that makes every day, sometimes the grinds of life just get that much bigger. So what is passion? Where does it come from? How do we have more of that in our life? And how does that help us be more fulfilled and joyous and happy in the process? Well, I would offer this. Passion comes from within. Passion comes from a state of inspiration. Passion comes from a place of knowing with great certainty who you are, who you're not, and why the creative intelligence loved you into existence to be here on the planet. Okay? When you have that level of certainty and clarity about who you are and who you're not, it's easier and more direct for that energy to bubble up from within that gets interpreted as passion by both you and other people. So again, I want to get clear that passion is an inside-out job. It's something that comes up from within. It's not something from the outside, something you can fake, something you can put on, because it bubbles up from within. So really the key here is to focus on, again, the essence of who you are, which is defined by several things we've talked about in these recordings, things like your core values, things like your purpose, things like your definition of success. And when you get to that stage of clarity, then what you want to be looking for is how congruently you're living your life as it relates to your definition of success, to your values, to your purpose, to what it is that you're doing. Because I would offer this, that the key to how much passion you have in your life, in your social life, in your familial life, in your love life, in your business, is directly proportional to the level of congruency with which you live your life according to your values, according to your purpose, according to your definition of success. And let's face it, all human beings, including myself, fall short. There is no one that I've ever met that lives every single day of their life, that I've met, every single day of their life, that lives completely congruently with their values and mission and so on, okay? So if you are not currently doing that, hey, that's okay. Welcome to the human race. You're in very good company. But the piece here is to really get focused on what does it mean to be incongruent? What does it mean to be congruent? Because behavior, as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, your actions speak so loudly, I can't hear the words that you say. So this is more about walking your talk, okay, when we talk about congruencies. And you're the only person that can really define what being congruent to your values and to your definition of success really means to you, okay? Don't let anybody else try and usurp their values over top of yours and tell you how you should be acting in order to be congruent with who you know yourself to be. You know yourself better than anybody else. You're the one that has that level of clarity. And with that level of clarity comes power, creativity, confidence, and efficiency and effectiveness, as we've talked about in other recordings. The key here, though, for you right now is for you to look for and identify places where your behavior may not be as congruent as you would love it to be, okay? Because when you can identify the incongruence, you're already halfway there. It's a very common moniker in self-development to know that identifying a problem is 50% of the solution. Because now at least you're able to identify it. In geography, they say you can't leave a place you've never been. Well, duh, right? You can't leave St. Louis, Missouri if you've never been there. But the same thing is true in self-development. If you can't own the reality and the truth of where you are and who you are and how you show up in certain relationships, in your business or in your friendships or wherever, then it's improbable that you're going to ever leave that place. So the first step in looking for these incongruencies in your actions is to just stand up and say, you know what? That's on me. This behavior is no longer congruent. It likely served you at some other point in your life, but just because it served you in the past doesn't mean it's going to serve you now or in the future. So getting that awareness is step one. So step two then is to make a game plan for how you're going to change the behavior and literally write it out. And the third step is then to enroll an accountability partner to help hold you accountable for the change in behavior. So the exercise over the next 30 days, because my psychology friends tell me it takes 30 days to change a behavior, is to journal at the end of every day any and all occurrences, experiences, behaviors, not words, behaviors that are not congruent with who you know yourself to be, your best self, your most authentic self. And then as you record, that's step one. Step two, as I said earlier, is to then lay out a game plan for how to change the behavior. And step three is to enroll an accountability partner. Watch your happiness and fulfillment in life skyrocket as your passion also increases. Our mission at Full Circle Coaching and Consulting is to awaken individuals to the power of authentic expression and help them realize their full potential, both personally and professionally. Without a cookie-cutter approach, we help you design and manifest your most authentic dream life, resulting in you earning more money and you having more time with your loved ones. You don't need to learn anything new in order to have the business and life you desire. You need to unlearn and shed all the unsupportive beliefs and behaviors that are subconsciously sabotaging your success. We help you connect with that factory-installed inner guidance and then reverse engineer the steps it takes to go from where you are to where your heart is calling you to be. This is our specialty. Let us help. When you're ready, connect with us through the links in the description below or go to our website at fullcirclecoachingandconsulting.com.